Hey guys, welcome back to After the Credits. My name's Kirby.
I'm blue.
He's blue.
I'm really blue.
Today we're going to be reacting to To Be Hero X episode 7.
So blue.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my boy, man.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good time over here. My boy died, so I'm feeling some kind of way, really. The world's got a lot dimmer, a lot darker. Yeah, man.
That was really good.
だが運命とは常に天秤の両端で揺れ動き、そして時に残酷ないたずらをする。涙するしかない。絶望的で非常ないたずらを。
That's not funny.
No, it's
これが我々に対する神の答えならば、
Yeah, I know.
私は絶対に認めない。運命の喉元を掴んで。
Right, because his dad he got connections.
Yeah.
Regret.
For not being
私の
able to
許
save
し
him,
を
I guess.
待っている場合か。
So when that nigga lock in for the one time, I will help.
犯人の見当はついてるんです。
Is that right? That wasn't me.
あの首の傷跡は
Okay. Good job, babe.
僕がつけた。
You almost fucked up the setup, bro. Lock in.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, I thought it was him. I saw the ponytail and shit. Was like, yeah.
Dang, he's so heartbroken. He's switching up on her real quick.
どうして連合会に知らせず単独で動くの？
Cause I'm about to kill this nigga
シ
when
ャ
I
ンチャ
find
ーを
him.
殺したのは誘拐の罪で捕まったはずの男だ。
And that's true.
だから誰も信じられない。
No trust value coming out of this body at all, nigga.
私のことも。
ごめん。心配かけて。こ
I
れだけ
hate
は
his
絶対に
shoes
僕がやらないと。
and lighter.
シャン代表からの依頼は調査済みだ。
And lighter.
あの二人は現在交流されていることになってるが、実際は自由に動けるわけだ。
You know, it'd be cool.
Nah.
No, I was about to say if he became Esol's nemesis because of this, and he became that other speedster dude.
として活動を続けるつもりですか？
But I think he might have already been his nemesis. But he also fucking just died to Firm Man, so I don't think they waste all that time on it.
34年の歴史がある。心から敬愛して今年に決闘を申し込む。
Okay, big dick. This nigga finna get whooped so damn bad. Yeah.
興味はない。
He said, I'm not even going to entertain it.
ファンはみんなあの青年との勝負を望んでいます。
That's so cool.
決闘に勝利すれば信頼値は少なくとも20ポイントは上昇し、
Is this nigga recharger or something or just taking his
可能
clothes?
性もあるんです。
I think he just took it off.
ランキングに縛られはしない。
それだけで
Just TikTok.
TikTok?
They had the little
This is
thing.
Chinese.
They had the little things to the side.
This is Chinese.
旧コンデンの偉そうな態度
Ain't
に
no
は
damn
一見うん
TikTok.
ざり。みんな彼の方がかっこよ
Look
くて
awfully similar.
Probably red note, bro.
ばっかりだ。金返せ。やつは変わった。これからは新コンデンを支持する。
Yes, sir.
Show your face.
If that's their popularity, they're pretty close.
あの青年を一月後か
Ooh,
一週間後かそれとも明日か
that's crazy.
コンデンではなくなる。
Old Esol. So he'll dead ass be like becoming a man. I mean, a
Have
old man.
hip problems.
That's crazy as fuck that can happen though. He really gonna be the fucking Sith then. Oh, Monica,
あれはシャンチャオが
that was fucking Voldemort. My bad, yo.
グローブの持つ特性を生かし反作用によって衝撃は2倍になる。
See, they couldn't keep him alive. He was too fucking smart.
だが相手は常に押されたら
Yeah, you're cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
何が何でも命中させるんだ。
Ooh. Ooh, his look. They're turning purple.
少し休んだら
His arms.
He bruising himself.
Yeah.
するには相手よりも早く動く。やるしかないんだ。いや待てよ。逆に考えてみよう。つまりだな。防御システムさえ発動させなければチャンスはあるはずだ。
相手を油断させるってことですか？
ああ、そうじゃない。旧根伝が必殺技の電光山を使えば防御はガラ空きになる。彼は使わないよ。あの
Why?
諸刃の剣だ。
Oh. Dang, a lot of them gloves are fired
彼
up.
らの計画かもしれない。あなたを自滅させることで復活する
I wonder who he was fighting when that happened.
私すごく怖いの。
I don't know.
もう誰
Probably
も
his
死な
nemesis.
たくない。
なあ、俺は賞賛
But you think he would have killed
て
him?
るわけじゃないんだ。奴が電光山を使う。
I hope you got that much fucking stronger, my nigga. Because you couldn't stop a bullet.
Well, because he wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, that was my whole point. Was I hope he got faster.
Oh. I thought you said stronger.
Did I? I don't know. But that's what I meant, though. If I did say stronger, I meant he got faster. I swear it's a scary ass feeling. Just like going down a bombing the fucking hill. Fast as hell.
Never done it.
Can't really stop. So you're just kind of like, man, I hope I don't fall off.
Little date.
初めてあなたに会った。でも
Boo! Tomato,
その
tomato.
ために泥の中
Oh,
に
damn.
入った
Never mind.
そんな無邪気な新入生とヒーローショーのアクターが同じだなんて想像できる。普段
This nigga's lame.
自信に満ちていた。目標に向かってまっすぐに努力してる姿。今も同じように自信ある？
Does it? Bitch, I'm ESO.
僕に迷いはない。
Oh my god.
本当に望んでるの？
Something I have to do. This is runs away. I mean, is it a fight to the death though? Because you're scaring me. This nigga ain't playing. He's flying in the air. This nigga's emitting crazy aura. You see it. You see it. You see it turn into the other anime. That was hard as fuck. Nigga just turned the lights off. It's gonna be a firefight though. Fuck you, me. Fuck it. Yeah, time to give it up. Okay. It's like Rock Lee versus Gara, bro.
Man, he's doing nothing.
Oh my god. Yeah, this nigga's armor is kind of dookie. This nigga just got Walmart fucking leggings on. I would not have been to watch that shit. My nigga's getting beat on right now.
But I paid for them tickets.
Shit. He need a... The thing is, the old ESO got way more like lightning attacks or like electricity attacks. This nigga just punching and kicking. We gotta get some techniques in here.
Well, he has better gear.
God. Okay, see, there we go. Now he's throwing shit. Zing, 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 zing.
Little tiny little.
Hey, I bet those missiles have great personality, bro. Tiny but mighty.
The old ESO probably like, this is such a waste of time.
Probably until he start getting his ass whooped, bro.
Hopefully.
I don't believe it. I mean, hopefully, I ain't seen this nigga do nothing bad yet. I don't want to just be like, yeah, beat his ass. Old nigga just been chilling and this young nigga been trying to take his spot. You must win. This nigga put the house on the... His parlay finna go crazy. Oh yeah, you know they gonna go crazy when they got one eye out the mask, man. That was hard as fuck.
Did he miss?
I didn't even know if he... Oh no, he got his shoulder. That nigga, he gotta go crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he getting his ass whooped.
Oh, come on. Dang it! Dang it, it was so close.
Okay.
Smash it
We're
away.
getting some. That shit is healing. That shit went right back to where he smashed. Okay, finally a hit. Yeah.
Okay, finally contact.
Yeah, get this nigga ESO moving, bro. He just been sitting there defending this shit. Now he gotta actually work.
Okay.
God damn, he punching a nigga armor off? God damn, this nigga look worse though.
Imagine he losing an arm too. Old Esau look like,
Fucking villain.
yeah, he looks more serious. The other one got personality to his armor.
Yeah, nigga like a biker though. This nigga, a Power Ranger.
Oh, this a lightning thing?
The lightning slash.
Come on.
What is that?
He powering up.
But what is it though? This nigga need to call out an attack name. Lucky Saiyan!
This is
Right,
not
he say Lucky Saiyan.
My Hero Academia.
I mean, the other nigga literally has an attack called Lightning Slash.
He don't say it though.
You don't know that.
Oh Lord, he not gonna make it.
That nigga just gets split in fucking half. Yeah, see, this song is fire as fuck, man.
Is it?
I'd fuck with it. Especially with the scenery, my nigga. That beam struggle, they killed each other.
That's impossible.
Impossible. He punched
Yeah,
that nigga ass, he got sliced in half.
We see them. I mean, we see one of them later on. The fuck is happening?
信頼値ゼロの彼は落としていい。彼になる仕事がある。
Oh, so he's the one who did everything.
And I had a feeling, but I didn't want to say shit.
Right.
死なせたくなければあの偽物を始末。
If you want your brothers to live.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy ass way to go.
Oh gosh, all that in the lungs.
Damn, bruh.
So he trying to kill him.
I think he was low-key just trying to get rid of the new Esau. I mean, the old Esau. Bruh.
So what was his plan?
Who?
I don't even know what that dude's name is.
Oh, definitely the new Esau.
The new?
The new Esau won.
Did he though?
Yeah, the old one was skinny. I mean, it was buff as fuck.
Babe, I don't know. I don't know, babe.
Why don't you know?
I don't know.
I think so, unless that was all a... Fuck!
I don't know.
Unless that was all a plot to get... This, I got two theories. One of them is either that was all a plot to get Esau to the top, like into the tower.
I think that's what happened.
And they didn't care which fucking one got into the tower. Or it was a plot to get rid of the old Esau so he could control the new Esau more. Because he had more control over the new Esau. Because new Esau just see him as blah, 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 as this guy. But also, if that was the new Esau, he would see that guy and be like, Uncle Rock?
Yeah, I don't
You know what I mean?
I don't think that's the new Esau at all.
I think that's the old one.
I think, yeah, it was like to bring his stats up. And because the new one is the one that people wanted to win
see.
and succeed, well, now he's wearing the same
And
fit
now
and
he's-
everything.
And
so
now
he's
nobody
impersonating
knows
him.
unless he takes his helmet off.
Yeah.
And then even if they think that's the new one, he'll start to look like him.
Right.
Regardless.
Right.
You know, if they think the old one's dead and then the new one won and shit, but then if they think the old one's dead and he's really the old one, then I don't even know if they call them new and old though. They probably just call Esau has one. There's a new Esau.
Yeah, it's just
One of
new
them.
Esau.
Because it
And,
didn't
like-
show. It didn't show which one. Nah.
And so that dude, right?
Which dude?
The one with the
Long hair. Uncle Rock.
whose uncle was that?
I don't know whose uncle it was. They called him Uncle Rock. Everybody called him Uncle Rock.
Okay.
What?
Who was he related to?
Baby, they called him Uncle Rock. I don't know. I
He
think
just came into his life and just fucked it up.
Baby, I think he just went to the coffee shop. I don't remember how they knew each other, but he was at the coffee shop. I don't remember if it's actually Uncle Rock or Uncle as a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Like how we use Uncle. We call niggas Unc, stuff like that. I don't know if it was a term of endearment or actually Uncle Rock. Because the girl called him Uncle Rock. The guy called him Uncle Rock. And those two people are not related.
He set everything up. He set the kidnapping up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's literally just the idea we had. Mm-hmm. They wanted a new e-soul. Not even a new e-soul. They wanted, well, I guess technically a new e-soul to be in the tower. It could still be the same old one, but he's a new person now. Even if he's not, the guy that we've been following. E-soul is just a new version of e-soul that's not the old one.
Why though?
To get him up there. I think everybody has a plan with e-soul. I think he's e-soul's manager. You know how Nice has...
But e-soul's manager was that dude with the pink shirt. And he kept dismissing his ideas.
What? Who was the dude with the pink shirt?
He was the pink shirt, and he met up with new e-soul with the girl.
Was that his manager? I thought that was just a guy who happens to manage stuff. Because the other dude was like, yeah, don't bother with the guy with 0 trust ranking. Obviously, he's above that dude. If he's like, yeah, don't bother with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's obviously above that dude.
Yeah.
So I would say that's the manager. Sure, the other guy might be a manager, but that is the manager. Like, Miss J, like, there's somebody above, just like with Miss J, she was talking to somebody on the phone. Oh, don't worry about Nice, blah, 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 blah. There's somebody above her also. You know how, so pink shirt guy might be the manager. Miss J might be the manager, like, they're directly in contact with him, but they have bosses. And so I think that was the ESO boss, and, they all want their hero in the tower. Everybody wants to have the best hero.
Okay.
So I think that's literally why. They're like, all right, we need to come up with this plot to make him blah, blah, blah. Which is exactly like Miss J was like. Miss J was coming up with plots too. Hey, we need to beat Fernman's nemesis. So you can get put above Fernman and take his spot to get you in the tower. Or to just get you higher. Everybody wants to get their person to the top. To be Hero X. You know what I'm saying? To be the Hero X or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's trying to get their hero to the top. So I literally think that's what it was and what it is.
Okay.
Because
that competition, the competition that...
it was like 20-some days away from Nice.
Not that competition. The competition for... his name was Yang, right?
Yes.
The new ESOL. That Yang attended was sponsored by old ESOL, right?
I mean, I don't know. I guess. Yeah.
I
His
believe
people
so.
were there. His people were there.
Okay. And the
what does that have to do
person, because he's the one who said don't bother with the dude with the 0 trust value.
Yeah, but
that was for that competition.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it being in that competition really doesn't matter at all. It's just that he said that, so and they listened, so obviously he's above.
Right.
Certain people and he has power, which we know now is that guy.
Okay.
So he's obviously above everything, so he set everything up. So that's all that matters. He set everything up. He's above blah, blah, blah. He's like ESOL's, I would say, controller. You know, they have managers that they talk to, but he's like the shadow controller or whatever. Unless the younger ESOL actually won, and then, it was just kind of like, ta-da. He didn't tell him all the bad stuff he did, but he was like, yeah, I was actually this guy, which I can't really see happening. It makes more sense if, the old ESOL probably actually knew the guy or knew of him and stuff. He obviously didn't know of the plot, but he probably knew the guy and stuff like that. So that would make a little bit more sense if it was the older ESOL. But it also looked like the younger one. I think they're trying to throw us off by having him sound like old ESOL and having him like old ESOL and kind of have like the same glove armor that kind of look like fake hands and shit like ESOL, like the old ESOL. But he's built like the new ESOL was,
Yeah, he
like
was on the thinner side.
Thinner and he was shorter.
Yeah.
Like the old ESOL was fucking huge. Like So I don't know. I think they're trying to throw us off with.
But then
voice
again,
shit,
you said that he could change based off the trust values.
He could change,
so.
but I also don't. It didn't look like it was that far ahead for him to change. You know, like it took Nice like I think like a few weeks or something for him to like actually start like physically changing. You know, but I guess it also happens with your trust value. But you have to like get new trust value. I'm pretty sure for it to start changing. Like you have to take over that person's trust value. But they did also say that
They
once
merged.
one of them died, there only became one e-soul. So it just merged both of them and exploded. So that it could have immediately fucking changed them.
Yeah.
You know? Or it could have been some shit like their trust values and shit were so alike, and both the old e-soul and new e-soul were so alike and shit that one of them died, but it kind of just gave one person both of their fucking like personalities and like stats and shit. So like one of them became they're just two e-souls in one body. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This shit getting deep though. I love this show.
I think this is the end of this.
Arc again,
Arc.
and it's gonna go to somebody else.
Yeah, because that was like the big, ooh, what happened?
Just like with Nice. Now
Yeah.
he had his big fight, and then he was the commoner, and then bow.
Yeah.
With Moon.
So
Yeah,
I
so
think
this might be the end of this little epilogue, and we move on to the next act. But like, I'm loving this shit so far. This is like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of my favorite shows. Just because like we're watching it fucking weekly, and like this wasn't like pre-made. This is like an original. So nobody knows what's coming up next, and like there's like no shows I know of that like that right now. Like nobody knows what's coming up. Like no spoilers. Like other shows are great, you know, but this has like no spoilers, nothing. Nobody can like read ahead or watch ahead, or you know, it's not being pre-released other places first. So I don't know. I'm loving this shit so far. I can't wait for this weekend so we can watch the other one. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie,
Same.
y'all. And thank y'all for the comments too. A lot of y'all be dropping some fucking gems in the comment section, telling us a lot of like little lore and stuff. Like, so somebody was bad. I ain't gonna go through it. He sent a long ass essay, so I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but I read it all. But he was basically saying like, if we like looked at the tablet and stuff, even though you would have to like translate it, and like even Chinese people missed it. But it was basically saying like, in the pamphlet that Miss J handed to Nice, it was talking about Esol's nemesis, the speedster guy, and like genetically modified, and you know, he had like mutation that was like, he was like modified basically. He was like a human weapon modified thing. So you know, I was talking about like, oh, maybe he got like the whatever the bad, like the fear indicator or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's also a nemesis, so it wasn't like necessarily bad, is what I was thinking. But it seems like he was just modified by somebody with good technology. And then I was thinking like maybe it was the same dude that met with Enlightener and gave him his new powers and shit and all the robots. Because the person in the comments was like, yeah, it has to be somebody with like good technology and like resources and shit like that. And so I was like, okay, I only know one person right now that the show has introduced with that kind of like tech and stuff, and it's that one guy that Enlightener met up with. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's why he's so, you know, fast and shit. Because even the heroes and shit, nobody knew how he was so fast, you know, because with other people's powers and stuff, you kind of know, or like the nemesises are kind of like planted by the hero corporations, or they just, you know, happen to be nemesis that grew up around the hero or like dislike the hero, but nobody knew how he would get fast, you know, like how would this guy get fast, like how did it happen? But then he died. But that was basically just the whole point of what that person was saying, that, you know, he had resources and shit.
It goes really deep.
Yeah, it does, and I'm
plot
loving
goes
this
really
shit so
deep.
far, and I just know it's gonna get better and better and better, and everything's gonna fucking tie in together. And I love shows like that. It's like, it's gonna be like probably
Like,
gonna
it
be
all
like
comes
three. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like
together
3
at
or 4 different stories, and they're all gonna tie in together. I wonder if this gonna be like a 12 episode anime or something. I'm hoping it's like 12, but I'll take a 24. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's looking like, because it's a lot to try and tie.
I feel like you could probably tie this
We're
up
at
in 12.
7
I
now.
feel like if they season this, you could tie it up in 12. Like the first season, you could tie it up in 12, and then, you know, it's come out again like sometime next year around this time or something like that. But all right, man. Really ain't much else to say. I'm just fucking hella excited, but all right. Love y'all. This full video will be on Patreon if you want to see our full reaction. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love in the comments, so please comment. Even if you don't like or subscribe, at least leave a comment, bro, with some educational shit too. But also like the video. You know what I'm saying? I said you could comment without liking it, but if you're already going to the comments, you might as well fucking like. And leave a subscribe too, so you can drop more gems the next time we upload. All right, see y'all later.
See?